We've all been there. You're vibing with someone, the conversation seems to be going great, and then, radio silence. She doesn't text back, and suddenly you're left wondering what went wrong. But before you start overthinking, it's important to understand that there's a lot more to why she didn't respond than you might realize. Today, we're diving into the real reasons she didn't text back and what it says about female psychology. By the end of this video, you'll know how to handle these situations with confidence without taking it personally, and what you can do to keep the connection alive. Let's get started. 1. Let's address the most common reason. She's busy or distracted. Life happens. Work, school, social commitments, or even just needing a break from her phone can all lead to missed or delayed responses. Women, like everyone else, get busy. Sometimes it's not about you at all, she might just have a lot on her plate. So, before you jump to conclusions, remember that not every unanswered text is a sign of disinterest. A good rule of thumb? Give her the benefit of the doubt, at least initially. 2. The conversation lost momentum. Sometimes conversations fizzle out, especially if they've gone stale or repetitive. If your last text was a simple "what's up" or something that didn't engage her interest, she might not have felt compelled to respond. Women appreciate engaging conversations that add value or spark curiosity. So if things start to feel stagnant, switch it up. Ask open-ended questions, share something interesting, or bring up a topic that you know she's passionate about. Keep the energy flowing and avoid letting the conversation hit a dead end. 3. She's testing your reaction. Sometimes she might not text back as a way to see how you'll handle it. This isn't about playing games, it's often a subconscious way of testing your confidence. Are you going to double text, come across as needy, or handle it coolly and let her come back on her own? Women are naturally attracted to men who are self-assured and don't panic when things don't go exactly as planned. If you stay relaxed and continue about your day, it shows that you're not overly invested in a single interaction, which is a highly attractive quality. 4. She's not sure how she feels yet. Especially in the early stages of getting to know someone, a woman might hold off on texting back because she's still figuring out her own feelings. Maybe she likes you, but she's not ready to fully engage, or she's weighing her options. This doesn't necessarily mean she's not interested, it just means she needs a little more time. The best thing you can do? Be patient and don't pressure her. Let her come to you when she's ready. And in the meantime, keep living your life. 5. You might have said something that turned her off. It's possible that something in your last message rubbed her the wrong way, even if it wasn't intentional. This could be anything from a joke that didn't land to a comment that felt a little too forward. Women are sensitive to tone, context, and subtleties, so it's important to be mindful of how you're communicating. If you think you might have said something that upset her, don't panic. Don't try to correct it either. The best thing you can do is to leave her alone. Women often change their minds with a little bit of time. 6. She's trying to pace the interaction. Not every woman wants to dive headfirst into constant communication right away. Sometimes she's just trying to set the pace that feels comfortable for her. This can be especially true if she's been burned in the past or if she's trying to manage her emotions. Instead of bombarding her with messages, match her pace. If she's slow to respond, take a step back and let her set the rhythm. This shows that you're respectful of her boundaries and aren't rushing things. 7. She's keeping her options open. Let's be real. In today's dating landscape, most people are talking to multiple people at once, and she might be exploring her options. This doesn't mean you're out of the running, but it does mean you need to play it cool and not overcommit too soon. Show that you're interested, but don't put all your eggs in one basket. This keeps you in a position of power, and it also demonstrates that you have a life outside of her texts. 8. She's unsure how to keep the conversation going. Not everyone is a master conversationalist, and sometimes, women struggle with what to say next just as much as men do. If you sense that she's unsure, or if the conversation feels stuck, it's okay to help guide things along. Lighthearted topics, humor, or sharing something about your day can re-engage her interest and make it easier for her to jump back in. And 9. She's simply not that into you. As tough as it is to hear, sometimes the reason she's not texting back is that she's just not feeling it. This doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you, it's just the nature of dating. Chemistry is a two-way street, and if it's not there, it's better to find out sooner rather than later. If you suspect this might be the case, don't chase. Let her go and move on to someone who's genuinely excited to hear from you. So, what should you do when she doesn't text back? First and foremost, don't panic and don't chase. Take it in stride. People get busy, conversations lose momentum, and sometimes, she just needs time. The best approach is to stay calm, keep the lines of communication open, don't blow her up, and never force it. If she's interested, she'll come back. And if not, then it's her loss, not yours. Remember, confidence is key. Whether she texts back or not, keep focusing on being the best version of yourself. Keep your energy high, stay positive, and don't let a lack of response throw you off your game. The right connection will come when it's meant to, and when it does, it'll feel easy and natural. Try these strategies next time you're left on read, and let us know in the comments how it goes. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more insights on dating, attraction, and understanding female psychology. See you in the next one.